G'day humans, Chris Dead here. I'm on the road. I'm in Taipei in Taiwan. This is Longshan Temple behind me. Now just underneath the kind of temple, basically, when you come out of the MRT, there's also one of the creative parks, which are these areas that are kind of all around Taipei, where the youth basically have taken over kind of old buildings or stuff that's no longer useful, like that was one of them was a tobacco making factory or something, I think. And yeah, kind of turned into creative hubs. So when I kind of came through the MRT, I was stuck in the tunnels for a bit, kind of walked past all these people selling their handcrafted art. And there's some kind of exhibitions and places down there as well. So it's worth coming in on the MRT for that reason alone, because you can just kind of come in and then walk through that as you come up to the temple here. Yeah, it's really quite cool. Forgot to mention it's free to enter as well, so you just walk straight in there. They didn't have problems with the singlets, so I had a spare t-shirt in the bag just in case. That happens a lot in temples around Southeast Asia, or Asia in general, is that these are considered rude, and sometimes anything above the knees as well. But no problems with that in here, no cost. So yeah, no excuses really. Go check it out. Just going for a look through there. It's really interesting. It's been around for a couple of hundreds of years, and it's really interesting the way that it's positioned, because like the city's obviously growing around it, but yeah, they're kind of jammed in there. It's like right up against the walls of modern buildings, so it's quite interesting seeing the contrast. But it's there's a lot of young people in there, faith-based young people in there, which I'm surprised by. But a lot of people are still practicing in there, of course, plus all the tourists, which seem to be welcomed. They was doing this thing where they're kind of throwing these two pieces of what look like watermelon-like pieces, like like a banana shape, and they're picking two up and they're throwing them on the ground. And I was kind of watching it, and some old guy obviously realised I was trying to work out what was going on, so he came over and explained it to me and said that basically you pick them up and then you throw them down. You pray, you make a wish, you throw them on the ground, and if one's down and one's up, then that means there's a chance your wish can come true. But if they're both down or they're both up, then no luck. And then at the point you get to choose a number from like these kind of like incense sticks, and then you do it again, and if it comes up trumps again, then you get to go and pull a piece of paper out of this kind of shelf thing, and then I was kind of losing track of what he was saying exactly, but then it's something to do with your wish coming true. So there's a lot of people in there doing it, especially young people. So that was really cool. Actually, it was really cool to watch that and to hear that. I thank that man for just taking the time to chat me through it. Didn't really feel like, he said like give it a go, but I don't know, felt a bit insensitive. But yeah, really nice old building, really easy to get to on the MRT as well. Definitely worth a look on your stop in Taipei. I'm Chris Ted. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the other videos. Till next time.